We're just starting the Cabot Trail. We're gonna head way up there, all along that coast, way off. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where the fishing is. So we just happened across this place here. It says Iron Art Photographs. I don't know if they're selling photographs or iron art, or is it photographs of the iron art? But there's nobody here, but there's all these cool sculptures. Let's just check them out. That's pretty neat. About 8 feet tall. Just boxed steel. Looks like 2 people back to back, I guess. That one's pretty wild. Another one about 8 feet tall, 6 feet wide. That's freaky. That is bizarre. Look at all the welding, man. It's just like he textured the whole thing with welding. That's all welding. That must have took forever. This one, can't quite figure it out. It looks like a little row of testicles, I guess. I don't know what that is. Again, it's all... Oh, wait a minute. This is all strips of metal. It's all done with strips. So every one of them's a strip, and then it was all textured with like a MIG welder. Some of this is just scraps welded together. Pretty funky fish there. They got a gallery, but I don't think there's anybody here. This one's just plain scary. Looks like the Terminator. Or, not the Terminator, the Predator. Give you an idea of the size of this thing. Look at this creepy thing. I wish this guy was here. Show me around. What a view up here. Good morning. This is second day of staying here in the yurt. We're at Waikagama Provincial Park, and it overlooks the Waikagama First Nations, I don't know what you call it. I guess it's a town, but it's their land, you know. That's an Indian reserve. That whole hillside, all the way about halfway to this side of this little cove, and that island out there, I think, is some of their sacred land, and some of that hill is too. And we're at this beautiful provincial park. It's called Waikagama. The whole area is Waikagama. And we're staying in a yurt, so it's pretty cool actually. It's I mean, it's essentially it's just like a big sturdy tent, but they got it built on a real nice deck here, overlooking the whole area. And it's pretty solid, this thing. It's all aluminum frame, and it's got you know, that stuff the soft coolers are made out of. It's like reflective and insulated. The whole thing is made out of that. It's got a little aluminum centerpiece there that you can take that cap off, and you could gear up a wood stove if you wanted to. And it's got a really nice door with I don't know why it's got double locks on it for some reason, but it's all solid. Made in Canada. It's made in Mississauga by Design Shelter Incorporated, and I don't know how much they cost for sure, but one of the people that work here at the park told me it was something like $3,800. But it looks very well made. I mean, if you were somebody wanting to set up a little cabin where friends and family could stay or something like that, or sort of a semi-permanent kind of a cabin, it's something you would want to consider. It's really well built. I like it. So let's check out the inside. So it's all framed in aluminum. It's got a solid lock. It's all TIG welded. It all, you know, it's typical sort of snap lock kind of construction for one of these things. But it's got these, everything's Velcro. Open your windows just like that. That opens the thermal part and sort of the privacy part. And then on the inside there's another like this, it's got a little glass here. Open that too, and you got the screen. And then even on the outside is another flap. If you look out here, for the weather. So if you had real bad weather coming, or it was getting particularly cold, you could close this outside one, give you even more protection. And inside they've set it up with two sort of cheap Walmart bunk beds, but they do the job. You could keep, you know, 6 or 8 people in here quite comfortably. And it's got some table and chairs, and there's little solar lights I was telling you about. They're pretty neat. Pretty typical thing there, but I was surprised they put out quite a bit of light. I've got a smoke detector there. Also have a fire extinguisher that the park supplies. Garbage can and broom, and they even supplied a barbecue on the deck there with a tank of propane, so you don't even have to think about anything. You just rent the thing for $30 a night and enjoy yourself. And like I say, up center here, it's got this sort of elaborate connector piece that does everything. You can take that metal cap off, and you can run probably a 4-inch stovepipe up the center. Be a little worried about heat transfer on aluminum, but I'm sure they've played around with it at the company, and it must work. So anyway, that's a yurt, a modern yurt. Lick a chick. Okay.